We have just done the lovely little run over to Kloof.
Okay, maybe we need to talk like it's actually happening while we're watching it.
We are on, okay.
Yeah.
We're on the road to R62. We've come over. Oh man.
Okay, we're just coming up to what's it, to Kloof? No. Stopping at OK Foods in Rawsonville.
You were disbelieving of my saying that they had good coffee, which just comes out of a machine, and the manager just came to me. Ellie's jealous, he said, going off on a weekday.
Diesels and cream in Barrydale again. I had a problem keeping up with Mike until I finally decided that I wasn't gonna try keeping up with him anymore. He's much more experienced at open road riding than me, and also I don't think his speedometer's working properly.
Maybe it's not your speedometer that's not working properly.
Well, you were overtaking everyone on the big road.
I felt so comfortable. I felt so good to be on the road.
Now we're starting our first piece of dirt. My brother Mike was saying that this motorbike adventure was probably going to be his last big one. So he wants to make sure it was a great one. Look at these ball tires.
Yeah. You see the spring there? Inside it is a shock absorber, supposed to limit the swing once it starts. Well, the shock is not operating like it should.
Seems better.
Yeah.
We're about to head off on our long planned mission. I was debating with Mike for months before that the south side of Swartberg Pass was steeper than the north side, and so it was better to start on the south side, go up the steep gradient on our motorbikes, and come down the less steep gradient on the north side. Well, it turned out that in fact it was probably equal, and there was probably steeper hairpin bends on the north side. Previously, when we did our last bike trip together, my brother and I, although the video was quite nice, it wasn't really much shots of us driving. And this time I really wanted to try and capture riding. When it's just two of us trying to get a drone shot of driving along, can't operate the drone, so I had to try and get the autonomous mode working. So for weeks before, I was doing bits of practicing, working out how I could get the drone to follow me. Well, I'm gonna go. You can catch up with me. First of all, I rigged a little mount so that I could put the remote control on the handlebars in order to be able to keep an eye on things, to be able to pull over and quickly make adjustments. It turned out that it couldn't really follow me at more than about 30 kilometers an hour before it would just freak out and lose me. It wasn't very useful for open road tar riding or anything, or straight dirt roads, so it would basically lose me straight away and then just come to a stop. And I only really mainly wanted to capture going over Swartberg Pass anyway. Luckily it didn't really go much over 30 kilometers an hour for that, but it still lost me a lot. Mike was probably getting quite frustrated with all my stopping and starting going up the hill. Every time I would pull away, it would say, "Oh no, I'm not following you this time." I would have to stop, fly it up close behind me again, draw a little box around myself, press go, start recording, and pull away. It would follow me a little bit, and then it would give up, and then I'd stop. It wasn't a very continuous ride for me up the mountain pass. I was surprised how great it worked out when it did work. Once we reached the peak, my drone told me that autonomous mode was no longer available due to Cape Nature restrictions. So I didn't attempt to fly down the other side. I probably missed a lot of shots going down the mountain through all these hairpin bends. How are you feeling?
Oh, fine. Nice colourful scene here.
Once I got a bit further down into the valley again, I tried my drone again, and now it was operating without any restrictions. Okay, so we just came over Swartberg Pass. It's It's only 9:15 in the morning and we're having breakfast in Prince Albert.
Yeah, at the Lazy Lizard. And what a lovely shaded spot with a very full menu, even down to the most...
Okay, we're talking about the Swartberg Pass was in very good condition.
No, it was a lovely ride.
It was fantastically relaxing, actually, considering the various stresses we had, thinking we might be our last ride coming up there and going down the other side. All the stress was for nothing in the end because it was very safe, felt very safe. No injuries yet. Not even bike falling over. But then came the really hard bit.
The slog down the N1.
Yeah, then it was...
We drove the tar road back to Prince Albert Road, joined the N1.
The N1 was...
trucks,
harsh.
And the stop goes, and it was... that was quite a long dirt road, but a good road.
Swartberg turned out isn't the best mountain pass in the whole of Africa.
Relaxing after. All day we've been driving motorbike. Early morning, just after 5. I've had a swim in the lovely hot bath.
Now I've had about 12 hours of sleep. Swartberg, lovely place to unwind in the hot springs. But I must say, I think there was 1 point for you yesterday and 1 point for me. The 1 point for me, you was that you were right about Swartberg Pass. We could have done it either way.
Yeah.
Maybe the Swartberg didn't quite work out 100% for you. So
yeah, so we're scoring points. My bike has a reprise.
Okay. Reprise from being sold. He's got the bug maybe a little bit again. And feeling confident maybe.
Until I drop the bike again and then I want to sell it,
Just getting ready to leave. Last day. Leaving Swartberg.
I was determined to sell my bike after this trip. Now I'm having second thoughts. It's such a great feeling on the bike. We'll see. Time will tell.
And that's it.
That's it. Till next time, folks. Ciao.
Copeland Bros out.
I was wearing the right hat, yeah. Cap, you got the cap.